Shoolini TV News from the campus.
Hello and welcome to the 87th edition of the weekly Shoolini TV Bulletin. I am Vaidehi bringing you the top news from Shoolini University for this week. Before I take you through what made news this week, I would like to appeal to all the viewers on the behalf of Shoolini University to continue to maintain COVID-appropriate behavior. Let's now take a look at the headlines. Poetry and speech competition organized on National Youth Day. Abhishek wins National Environment Youth Parliament contest. Surya Namaskar demonstration held on Makar Sankranti. Annual Roundup program of Belletristic Society organized. Shoolini Samwad completes its 58th edition. And now, the news in details. Despite the post-exam holidays for students and the extreme cold conditions, the students have been participating in various online competitions. The university celebrated National Youth Day and held competition among students. Khushi shall take you through the event.
Shoolini University has celebrated National Youth Day to mark the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekanand. To commemorate the occasion, virtual competitions of speech and poetry were organized on the subject of his thoughts and life. The event was organized by the Office of Dean Students Welfare.
The competition, in which more than 45 students participated, was inaugurated by Chancellor Professor P.K. Khosla.
Rana from BJMC emerged as the champion of the speech competition, and the poetry competition was won by Nikita Rastogi from BTech Biotechnology. Dean of Student Welfare Mrs. Poonam Nanda was also present in the event with the faculty members Mr. Prakash Chand, Mr. Ankur Bashar and Mr. Hemant Sharma.
Congratulations to the winners. This is important for the youth to remember why Swami Vivekanand's dream was necessary and why we must read him, understand his vision of India and live by his code. Moving forward, we have an environment-related competition organized by the university. Nikita has the details. Go ahead, Nikita.
Shoolini University organized National Environment Youth Parliament 2022 in a virtual mode. Such events are being organized by Paryavaran Sanrakshan Gatividhi among universities across the country to sensitize the youth about the prevailing environmental problems posing a serious threat to the safety and welfare of humans. Out of 16 participants, top 5 were chosen for the next round. Abhishek Kumar Gupta, Faculty of Management Sciences, Agamroop Kaur and Ananya Manishi, Department of Biotechnology, Ankush Kumar, Faculty of Core Engineering and Mansha Goel, Faculty of Legal Sciences were chosen the winners. The event was inaugurated by Chancellor of the University, Professor Prem Kumar Khosla. Mr. Pradeep Sangwan, founder Healing Himalayas, was the guest of honor for the event. Mr. Vipin Pabbi, senior journalist and Dean School of Journalism and Mass Communication. Mr. Abhishek Taneja, founder member Urgest, and Ms. Prachi Shivgaonkar, founder Cool the Globe app, were the judges for the event.
Thanks, Nikita. Shoolini University has the most clean and green campus in the entire nation, and these events are the reason behind it. After all, it is important to keep reminding the young generation that there is no planet B. Going ahead, we have Drutiman to tell us about Surya Namaskar demonstration.
Thanks, Vaidehi. As part of celebration on 75 years of independence under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, School of Ancient Indian Wisdom and Yogic Studies of Shoolini University organized a virtual session for Surya Namaskar demonstration on Makar Sankranti. For this, the National Yogasana Sports Federation had decided to conduct 75 crore Surya Namaskars. School of Ancient Indian Wisdom and Yogic Studies of Shoolini University registered 234 yoga practitioners through online medium. Yoga lovers and practitioners from Shoolini University and other yoga institutes also participated on this occasion.
These small steps towards yoga will definitely bring a positive change in health and mind of young practitioners. Now, Anoushka will tell us about the annual roundup program by Belletristic.
Belletristic, the literary society of the Department of English, organized its annual roundup program to sum up all the events held during the year 2021. Altogether, the Department of English has held more than 40 events, including the first Shoolini Literature Festival in February 2021. Another major occasion was the 21st Mellow Conference that Shoolini University held in November 2021, in which about 80 researchers from over the globe took part as speakers and chairpersons. Professor Manju Zaidka, head of Department of Liberal Arts, gave a recap of the events conducted in presence of Chancellor Professor P.K. Khosla, Vice Chancellor Professor Atul Khosla, along with the trustees and the management of the Shoolini University.
With time, everything in and around Shoolini University is getting bigger and better. To organize the first Shoolini Literature Festival and a Mellow Conference in the same year is a milestone in itself. With this, we bring you another cheerful news. Arzoo will take you through the details.
Our weekly Hindi edition, Shoolini Samwad, produced by Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, reached the milestone with its 50th edition this week. Here is what Vice Chancellor Professor Atul Khosla said in an interview.
The Shoolini School of Journalism and New Media is distinctive. Imagine coming out with news bulletins and newsletters every week, consistently, week after week for years. And this is the case of Samwad, the Hindi news bulletin of Shoolini University. I'm so excited that the 50th Samwad is out. It sounds easy, but think about it. There was COVID happening. And despite COVID, hundreds of students were working together to make sure that Samwad is out. They were miles apart from each other, but they were coordinating. And coordinating not just to come up with another piece of video, but an exciting piece of video. A news bulletin that's probably as good as a news channel anywhere in the country or anywhere in the world. So I congratulate Vipin Pabbi, Director of our School of Journalism and New Media. I congratulate the students, most importantly, who've worked diligently, who've worked in different parts of the world, who've worked in studios, who've gone out and come up with this amazing piece of work. I feel very proud that the Shoolini School of Journalism is becoming one of the best in the country, and hopefully all of you students, including the two students who are recording me right now, will become the pioneers of journalism in the future. I expect that there'll be an NDTV or a Times Now or a Arzoo coming out of you students. I expect that you'll be fearless in your reporting. I expect that you will challenge the status quo. And I also expect that you will bring truth into your reporting every time that you go out and report, whether it's in the form of print or it's in the form of any other media, including television, including new media. So once again, congratulations on Samwad, and let's make sure that it never ceases to get published. And I'm now waiting for the 100th edition of Samwad. Congratulations, good luck, and for all the students who want a great education in journalism, look at Shoolini School of Journalism and New Media. You can never get it better than here. Bye-bye. Have a great day.
When asked about the hardest part of the journey that began last year amid the COVID pandemic, this is what Director and Head of Journalism Department, Mr. Vipin Pabbi, mentor of the edition and former editor of the Indian Express, had to say.
Well, the sudden lockdown imposed after the COVID led us to this situation where we wanted to teach practical journalism to our students, but students were not available on the campus. They are all gone home in view of the lockdown. So we thought about bringing out an online version of the TV bulletin, and we also thought that this is perhaps a time when they can all learn sitting from their homes, and we can guide them from distant places. So the most difficult part was the coordination between the scriptwriter, between the anchor, between the reporters, between the video editors. So it was something, like the video editor might be sitting in Patna, or the scriptwriter would be sitting in Delhi, or Reporters would be all over the country, Jammu, Maharashtra, West Bengal, Delhi, and all these kind of places. So bringing that out, putting them all together was a Herculean task, and I think our students, our brilliant students, did it wonderfully, because if they could do it in those difficult circumstances, just imagine how they will be able to perform when things are normal. Similarly, about Samwad, we just brought out the 50th edition, and the same kind of problems we faced because of the second wave of COVID. But it has been a very, very heartening, very happy.
That's very encouraging. Now, Office of International Affairs has information to share regarding an exchange program with a Canadian university. Rijul has the details.
There is an opportunity of a student exchange program at the University of British Columbia, Canada for PhD. Students will scholarship covering full tuition fees. For this, you will be associated with a professor to work in a world-class laboratory. For joint publication, interested candidates are suggested to contact at oia@shooliniuniversity.com for more details.
That was all for this week. Now, before signing off, we have the list of Radio Shoolini programs for the next week presented by RJ Bharat.
Hey guys, hope you all are doing great. I'm here with a list of some amazing shows at Radio Shoolini this week. First of all, we have Hatke Jhatke by RJ Pushp. Then Healthy Baatein by RJ Indu. Then we have Raat Abhi Baki Hai by RJ Saurabh. And then we have Hafta Vasool by RJ Shilpi. All these shows have been uploaded on my Shoolini app. So go and check out these shows. And don't forget us to follow on Instagram at @Radio Shoolini. That's all for today. Thank you.
That's all for this week. Thanks for watching. We shall bring you the next edition as per the schedule next Friday. Till then, maintain social distancing, wear mask and wash your hands regularly. Namaskar.